Today's video, we did a garage sale.
Yeah, we did a garage sale.
We survived the garage sale. I don't, oh man. Actually, we have been married for, how long have we been married? A long
30,
time.
35 plus.
Yes. And this was the first time that we've actually had our garage sale,
Yeah,
right?
that was.
First time. We've
hmm
never had one before. We had a
I've
lot.
sold a lot of things like on
Yeah.
Craigslist and stuff like that,
We've done
but
that, but we've never done like an actual drag our stuff out to to the
yeah,
driveway and like have people poke through it.
yeah,
So anyway, if you want to know what we I don't know, what would you say? If you want to know what we did,
the lessons learned.
yes, our lessons learned,
Yeah,
then stay tuned. We're going to
yes.
share. Okay, so here's some of the things that went well on our garage sale. We got rid of a lot of stuff.
A lot of big stuff too. A
Yeah.
lot of clutter. A lot of
And
things,
a lot of things that we did not know what to do with.
and they were not like our things. A lot of it was like stuff that we had accumulated that,
Inherited.
yeah, it wasn't stuff that we went out and purchased and said,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I need this and I
Yeah.
got to have this." It was stuff that we didn't need.
Right. Although we were having a little bit of difficulty letting it go because I think we saw the value in it, and so we were
Yeah.
having a difficult time just donating something like that, knowing that there was a lot of value in it. But it was things that were heavy, obscure, odd. It took up a lot of room. We were never going to use it. So a lot of those things or those types
Yeah.
of things actually went in the garage
And
sale.
we had a very good setup. We had
Hmm.
tables, we had enough furniture and stuff, you
We had
know,
variety.
out there, and the weather was perfect.
That is true.
You couldn't ask for a
Hmm.
better. The weekends before that, it was like in the 90s and
Yeah, there was nothing that was on the ground, and so everything was up on tables.
visible.
The best thing ever was Darren set up a table that were on, what do you call those things?
Oh,
Like
sawhorses.
sawhorses.
Yeah.
So it brought the table up to right at writing level. So I had like a little go kit. So I had scissors, tape, things to like price, switch out, and
Which
I
a lot of
had
people
it.
tried to buy.
I know. People actually people
It's
tried
like
to buy my
that's not
tape.
for sale.
Oh my gosh, I can't even tell. I that was
Or the
shocking.
scissors.
Yeah. Anyway, so they did try to buy it,
Yeah.
but I had a little setup on that table, and it was so comfortable. My back was not like hunched over, so that was actually really really helpful.
Yeah.
So if you can set a table up, at least one, where that's where you can stand there and write tags, change tags, or whatever you need to do. That was really helpful.
Yeah. And then having a comfortable place to sit in the meantime, which we
Hmm.
did. Excuse me.
And we played music
That
softly, but
yeah.
we still had music because
hmm
it cut out that awkward people going through your things in a driveway kind of vibe. Um,
I almost felt a little violated. A little bit. But
did you?
no.
Anyway, that the music did kind of
Mhm.
like, I don't know, it just like made it more relaxed and not quiet and like they felt awkward and we was feeling awkward. So playing music, that was definitely a plus.
Yeah.
It felt really good to just see stuff going. Like it felt great. At the beginning, I thought I was gonna have a hard time like seeing all my stuff like going out in people's cars. It did not.
No.
It felt great,
In
and I was
fact,
just like, "Go,
the
take it
first
all."
things that went were like the weirdest things.
Yes, if
It's
you
like,
have weird things, put that in the front.
yeah, it
Put
was
that in the
stuff
front.
that we would have never thought
Yes.
that anybody would want, or
Yeah.
we were like, all right, we'll put it out there just in case, but it's
Hmm.
gonna get donated.
Anything unusual, weird, obscure, put it in the front where if people are driving by, they can see it right away.
Yeah,
Because on the first day, the first hour of the garage sale, it's all like antique dealers, resellers,
the pros.
the pros, and
Yeah.
they're looking for specific things. I would have to say we had a lot of like antique dealers or
You
people that
got any
had,
video games?
oh, I know.
I had a
It,
dollar for every time I heard that
you
one,
know,
I
on it,
would have.
save yourself some trouble. If you do not have video games to sell, put a sign,
Yeah.
no video games, because you will hear that through the whole garage sale.
Hmm.
So do yourself a favor, and if you do not have video games, just write a
Yeah.
sign, paste it right where, because they will just drive by. So there were a lot of people that just drove by really slow. They were like window shopping. It was
Yeah.
really weird.
And also, our neighbors were involved.
Yeah.
So we live on a cul-de-sac, and
Mm-hmm.
so they were actually, on the far end, the very turn on the
One house down.
cul-de-sac. Yeah, but it brought in, I think, a lot of extra traffic,
Yes, I
and
agree. Because there was a lot of people that came into our cul-de-sac area, and almost everyone stopped because if they parked, they could go to two garage sales like
right.
back to back. So it was kind of like worth their while.
Hmm.
So that was very helpful.
Yeah.
So I would definitely do that again if there was going to be either one or more neighbors, and you do like a.
Yeah, the more the better, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially we had a lot of stuff out too.
We did,
We had a
yeah.
lot of big things, some like
Mm-hmm.
a couple of couches, some end
Big things are
tables.
probably not going to go like furniture and those kinds of things. But I figured why not? It was
It was
going out
worth a try.
anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, that was some of the good things that happened.
Hmm.
Stay tuned for the not so good things. Okay, so now we're going to talk about what was hard.
It was a lot of heavy lifting,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of early morning prep day of, but
Yeah.
also in the days prior to, or trying to get things out and figuring out what you want to put out there is also a challenge
The
too.
living room for a solid week, if
Yeah,
not longer, it was just
it was
chaos.
a mess.
It was organized chaos, but it was just stuff everywhere, but you had to have it out and like ready to go.
Yeah, we didn't have like other than our living room, a staging area like that we
Mm-hmm.
could put stuff in a spare room or something like
Yeah.
that. That we just had to put
Yeah.
it out where everybody could see it if they came
Mm-hmm.
in.
And there's a lot of like, if you're going to do it well, you'll have everything priced ahead of time, and that takes time.
And
So
then leave.
like digging things out, pricing it, tagging it, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, and then also when you're pricing things, I think it's important to, because you're going to get the hagglers, you're going to get the people that want to bunch things together,
Yeah.
group things up. Um, so keep that in mind. And when you price things, know what your wiggle room is, know what you're willing to let it go for. And remember that some money is better than no money in donating it.
Yeah, that's true.
So a lot of times, if they're, you know, what seems like kind of a low ball offer, might not be in the end if you know
Yeah.
you're going to be taking it
Mm-hmm.
and less work for you. So that is one of the things that, you know,
It was hard, like carrying everything out. The beginning, like the first day, the first
Saturday
setup
morning
is
was,
the hardest
yeah.
because I don't care what time you put on your ad that your garage sale
Yeah.
is going to start.
People apparently do
People
not.
will be there at the crack of
Yeah.
dawn. So
I think ours started at 9, and there was 7 o'clock.
7
There were
o'clock,
people
yeah,
like
driving in
moseying
already.
in.
Hmm.
You guys open?
Hmm. And there would be, it was all in the beginning though. So there would be people that just would drive their van in and stop in the middle of the road,
Yeah.
and they jump out, door still open, and they do
Engine
a,
running.
yeah, engine run, and they're like looking for something specific. There was one gal, she just bought jewelry,
Mm-hmm.
and she just came in, she saw what we had, picked it up, paid it, jumped back in her
Went
van,
to the next
went to the
house.
next one.
And after that, I'm sure
Yeah.
she went to 5 or 6 others.
And she actually left her card.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, what are you gonna do? It's the first day, the first like 2 hours is you're gonna just like be barraged
Yeah.
normally. And it
Yeah.
was a lot of the resellers, a lot of the but with the antique dealers, those kind of people, and
And
there was a lot of them, and they all knew each other.
yeah,
It
it
was
was
so
funny.
funny.
Oh, was so and
Yeah,
so here?
yeah,
Guy in a red truck?
right. Yeah, they
Oh
all knew
yeah, he
each
was here
other.
earlier.
Yeah.
And then one of the things that you should probably do is make sure you have some change.
Yes.
Ones, fives, tens.
Right.
Um, we didn't have to break many large bills. There are some people that had some 50s and
Yeah, there was,
um,
but we didn't have a
because
lot of change. But that was hard actually because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of talking, and then you
mhm,
have to worry about a whole stack of money because you've got a lot of like ones and fives.
yeah,
So that was, make sure you have a secure area for that.
I basically kept it on me at all times. So
Yeah.
I had one pocket was for um, funds that we received, and the other pocket was in an envelope too, was
Hmm.
for doling out change.
Yeah, you did good on
And
that.
we kept everything kind of whole numbered, so it wasn't like
Yeah.
there was no quarters or
No.
anything like that.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to cover is what would we be doing differently next time? And there's not that much. I mean, I think one of the main things was Sunday was dead. So Saturday was super busy. Sunday there was like nobody.
Yeah, but we have
And
like five.
yeah,
It
it
was
was like a ghost town. So I think we did talk to a few people and they said, "No, you'd probably be better doing Friday and Saturday or just Saturday.
mhm.
Sunday is really not the day to be doing garage sales in our area."
Yeah, it was. It just kind of, I would say, was Sunday was a complete waste of time.
It absolutely was a
I mean, we
complete
we
waste.
called it early. We were
Yeah.
supposed to be there until 4, and
I think by noon we were already thinking, we're going to
you,
close
yeah,
early.
you're like, okay,
Hmm.
2 o'clock, we are done, and at 2 o'clock we were not only done, but we were packed up and like
We were.
loading the car. Um,
That's because we decided this is not going back in the house.
no, it was.
We called it early and then packed the car. We packed it up. So I saved our boxes from Costco, the big, the big
The
cardboard boxes,
sturdy
the
ones.
sturdy ones, and I just started packing them, and I separated them out to a cat rescue. Certain things were going to go to the cat rescue, and the rest was going to Goodwill. And
Oh, some Vinnies too. St. Vincent's. We had the
oh,
couch and
right.
stuff. So.
And we had two couches that were out, and everything got donated. We
Hmm.
packed the car. So when we closed up, nothing went back in the house. Everything got packed up, and so we closed up early, and then we drove and dropped everything off. That felt great.
Yeah,
I loved that part.
it was a little awkward going to Goodwill a few days later and seeing all our
That
stuff.
was weird.
Just
I didn't
like,
want to do that because I didn't want to have FOMO. Like,
uh-huh.
I still think my stuff is cool, and it is cool,
Yeah,
but I just didn't need it in the house.
somebody else was gonna
It
think it's
needs to
cool,
be cool in someone
and we,
else's house.
yeah. So
So I would say the best part of having a garage sale was we got rid of a lot of stuff. And it
yeah,
was great stuff. It was all good stuff. It was just that we have too much of it and it was cluttering the area. Our garage was so packed
still a little packed, but
a
we
little
did make
bit.
a dent, and we
Yeah.
are now whatever we have that we had some high ticket items. I had a lot of
Hmm.
fishing gear and
That was
um,
weird. I would have thought
I
more of
know,
the
right?
sports stuff would have sold, but it really didn't. I mean,
Yeah,
golf clubs sold,
yeah,
um, but not like he had a lot of fishing poles and reels. And this is a
and
fishing
all good,
area.
really nice stuff, not
Yeah.
like
So that,
garbage
I mean, there
stuff.
was a couple people that looked at it, but not really.
Yeah,
The most popular thing was he had like old tools and he made it like $1 a tool.
yeah, and
That was the most popular thing.
that was, and you got to be willing to kind of adapt as your day goes on and realize, all right, the big stuff doesn't really want to sell.
Yeah.
What do I got that people will give you $1 for,
Yeah.
and that you don't care?
Right.
So that was kind of, I mean,
And I have to say, like, I got we were so packed and busy on Saturday that I went, so Saturday night, I went back and pulled a whole bunch of more stuff, which it was kind of good because I realized there's a lot more that I can like declutter. But because I did it after the huge rush, that was really just a waste of time. I should have done it
Well, you
ahead of
did pull
time.
some things Saturday, and it did sell.
Hmm.
Some of the time, you're like, "Oh, this is going." So,
Yeah,
you know,
but
there's that.
yeah, definitely I should have like pulled more stuff earlier, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We tried. Anyway, so our final thoughts.
Final thoughts is, would you do this again?
No,
Really?
I
Hmm.
would not.
I probably, we just had these visions of selling high ticket big items, and that
Yeah.
that went
Like a guitar that was like $350, a giant car speaker. How much did you price that for?
like, well, with the amp it was
Yeah.
$150, and it was
So we
just
had a lot of those type of items, and I think we got more clarity on things that really should go on Facebook Marketplace.
right.
And those are the kind of things that we'll probably list on Facebook Marketplace. A garage sale is definitely more of a clearance, get it out the door, under $20, that kind of thing.
Which is weird too, because when we go to yard sales, that's not what we're looking for. We're not
That is
looking for
true.
the little junky
Yeah,
trinket kind of things. I mean, we're looking for the cool stuff,
we're looking for
and
the cool stuff
because
because we're cool.
we're cool.
We're not that cool.
Apparently, our crap is not cool because nobody wanted it.
Oh my god. So the things that I thought were so cool, like people barely like even gave it a second
Yeah,
glance. And the things that I'm like, really?
yeah.
You're buying that?
That was kind of weird.
So the first two things that went were, I have to say, the most obscure and strange things. And when I saw somebody like not even they just paid the price that we were asking.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
couldn't
oh.
like, wow, I should have had a garage sale way earlier.
Yeah, we had visions that our day was gonna be like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is so cool, and
Yeah.
it was okay. Saturday went all right. It was busy, and we didn't do terrible.
Yeah. I would say my final thought on the whole thing is it made it better that our neighbors did it with us
Yeah,
because there was a lot of like, I don't know, banter. There was a lot of like just friends
walking back and forth
walking
between the
back and
houses,
forth.
and
That, I don't know, it just made it
yeah.
fun.
Hmm.
And I'm glad we did it because, we've been wanting to
You
have
got
a
a cleaner
garage
house
sale.
now.
We do.
Our
It's less
garage has, you can
a
kind of
big
see the
dent in
back
it.
of the
Hmm.
garage now. So
Yeah. I'm glad we did it though. Are you
yeah,
glad?
oh, I'm 100% glad
Yeah,
we
we
did
did
it.
make some money.
Hmm.
And although I wouldn't want to do it again, I won't do it again. I would do Facebook Marketplace. I would look at that. Um, and I did notice a shift in my thought process of looking at our stuff. Like I have been steadily continuing decluttering,
Yeah.
and most of it I'm just going to,
It's getting
donate.
donated. Yeah, a
I'm
lot
not
of
going to
stuff.
do the garage sale again. But I mean, if you want to be able to make some money quickly, that might
It
be.
does. Yeah.
We did. I mean, we
Hmm.
did do pretty good, and so it's definitely an option, especially if you need to either move and get rid of stuff,
Hmm.
and declutter.
But do it early so that you can do like maybe two or three if you're moving,
Hmm.
and you have a
And
chance to
also,
get.
don't do it in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
What possessed us to
But
do it in the mid?
we had a great day. It was. It
We
was.
did. It was like the angels parted the way and sang
Hmm.
because the weather was probably the nicest weather we've had in weeks.
Yeah. It
So
was
that,
not too hot,
no, but also
and
don't
we
do it
sat in
in
the
the
shade
middle
too.
of
So
August.
yeah. And then.
Anyway, there you go. That's
Hmm.
our video on our garage sale. Would you do it again?
I would do it again, but I would a little smaller scale, I think, and more just knowing that certain things sell way better than other things. So
I think another option for having a full blown garage sale is if our neighborhoods are cul-de-sac and they are thinking about possibly doing another one. I think the only way that I would participate is I would set up a table at someone else's garage sale, but I wouldn't want to be like the main one
yeah,
having to, run the whole thing. But I would do like where I set up a table at their garage sale and run it that way. But I don't think I would. I'm too old for this.
yeah. It was funny. We had like a empty bin, and it was a pretty
Oh my god!
solid bin, and
Right?
she needed a table to
To put my
set
iced
her
tea down,
iced tea and
and so he went
whatnot.
and got
And
an empty bin.
yeah, and then I'm like, well, I'll put a price tag on it. She comes back. What happened to my table? I sold it.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, somebody bought an empty bin.
Well, it's a good storage bin. It was
It was,
solid, so
and Lord knows we did not need another bin.
yeah, we need to get rid of more. But anyhow,
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our video,
it was
and
nice seeing you guys again.
yeah,
It's been a little while.
it has.
Hmm.
But we'll do more videos.
If you got anything to add, put something in the comments,
Yes.
and
If you have had a garage sale, or
yeah,
if you have a tip for us on possibly doing another one, or at least setting up a table at your neighbor's garage sale, I would like to hear from you. Anyway, until next time,
bye.
bye.